you're about to see is brought to you by Florence Family Motors, 2065 Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester.
Hi, this is Samantha Waters reporting for Coffee County Broadcasting Incorporated. With winter comes inclement weather that often leads to school closings. Today we will speak with directors from both county and city schools in order to find out their process in determining whether a school closing will take place. First, we will hear from City Schools Director, Dr. Keith Brewer.
My name is Keith Brewer. I'm Director of Schools for Manchester City. The way we determine if we need to have school or not is checking the weather conditions. It may be because of cold weather, it could be because of snow or ice. In Manchester, the process that we use is that I will get in my car and drive a section of the road. I'll also consult with another member of our staff who will do the same thing so that we canvass the city. And at that point in time, we will talk again, and I will determine if I need to call the chairman of the school board. If I do call the chairman of the school board, my recommendation would be that we would close schools for that day. If she agrees, then we officially notify parents and students by the TV media, also newspaper and radio stations. From that point, we will notify the staff by notification. I will make a personal phone call to the vice chair and then notify the board members of our decision by email. We have in Manchester City over 600 of our students walk to school. We don't have but one bus, and that bus picks up our special ed or students with disabilities. We are concerned about safety, so we're in the process of trying to get sidewalks, working in concert with the City Council, applying for grants to get sidewalks for our students on the Westwood campuses as well as on the College Street campus. But we also worry about extreme cold weather because our students, since a lot of them walk, there are times that we will close school because of severe cold weather.
Next, we will hear from Dr. LaDonna McFall, Director of Coffee County Schools.
I'm LaDonna McFall, Director of Schools for Coffee County. I want to take a few minutes to just explain my thought process and how I go through the moves of deciding whether to cancel school or delay opening school a couple hours late. The decision to close school is not an easy one, nor do I make it in isolation. I'd like to take a few moments and just explain exactly how I do arrive at that decision. First and foremost, safety is our top priority, and I will always err on the side of safety. I realize that some mornings folks may look out their window and have no idea why we're out of school because the road in front of their house looks just fine. However, there may be other parts of the county that are not fine, and I hope people realize that. We have a network of folks in various parts of the county with whom we communicate, including local law enforcement and TDOT officials. We have several folks that live or drive out to various parts of the county to check on what tends to be our most notorious problem areas. Those areas are Beech Grove, Nat Hill, Noah, and the Blanton's Chapel area. Many times it may be one particular area that is affected, but we can't close schools just in one area of the county. It's all or nothing, and sometimes it's a very hard call to make. In addition to the safe arrival of our buses, we also have between 400 and 500 teenage drivers on the road, and they have little or no experience driving in adverse conditions, and that is another consideration. I also want folks to know that I will always make the call as soon as possible. If I know the night before that there's no way we can go to school the next day, I will go ahead and announce it so parents have more time to make plans, because I do realize it's a hardship on a lot of parents. Those morning calls are more difficult. I'm usually up around 4 or 4:30 talking with folks and getting information to make a decision as early as I possibly can. Our transportation director, Tim Morris, several other employees are vital parts of this process, and they spend a great deal of time riding roads late at night and very early in the morning to give input to this very important decision. I realize I will never be able to make everyone happy with my decisions, but one thing I want parents and community members to know is that safety is my top priority, and I will always err on the side of keeping our students and our staff safe. Thank you very much.
Remember, you can always find out about school closings on the homepage of this website at WMSRradio.com. And if you want the information even faster, sign up for our free text alert system. Just look for the cell phone on the homepage of WMSRradio.com.